Welcome to my channel. My name's Jolie, and today in the series we're learning A Course in Miracles. And today we're learning, we're reviewing Lesson 60. And Lesson 60 uh, reviews the ideas 46 through 50. And if you're following along, it's page 99 and 100. So welcome, and here we go. We're going to read over the idea, and then I'll give you the explanation. And then I encourage you to repeat this video as many times as needed. So this way you can review it and have it settle in for our understanding. All right, here we go. Lesson 60. These ideas are for today's review. Number 46. Quote, God is the love in which I forgive. Again, God is the love in which I forgive. God does not forgive because God has never condemned. The blameless cannot blame, and those who have accepted their innocence see nothing to forgive. Yet forgiveness is the means by which I will recognize my innocence. It is the reflection of God's love on earth. It will bring me near enough to heaven that the love of God can reach down to me and raise me up to God. Number 47. God is the strength in which I trust. God is the strength in which I trust. It is not my own strength through which I forgive. It is through the strength of God in me, which I am remembering as I forgive. As I begin to see, I recognize God's reflection on earth. I forgive all things because I feel the stirring of God's strength in me, and I begin to remember the love I chose to forget, but which has not forgotten me. Number 48. There is nothing to fear. There is nothing to fear. How safe the world will look to me when I can see it. It will not look anything like what I imagine I see now. Everyone and everything I see will lean toward me to bless me. I will recognize in everyone my dearest friend. What could there be to fear in a world that I have forgiven and that has forgiven me? Number 49. God's voice speaks to me all through the day. God's voice speaks to me all through the day. There is not a moment in which God's voice ceases to call on forgiveness to save me. There is not a moment in which God's voice fails to direct my thoughts, guide my actions, and lead my feet. I am walking steadily on toward truth. There is nowhere else I can go, because God's voice is the only voice and the only guide that has been given to his son. Number 50. I am sustained by the love of God. I am sustained by the love of God. As I listen to God's voice, I am sustained by God's love. As I open my eyes, God's love lights up the world for me to see. As I forgive, God's love reminds me that his son is sinless. And I soon look upon the world with the vision God has given me. I remember that I am God's son and daughter and person. I did try to adjust some of them so that they don't say specifically his or son. So these were written, I believe, in the 30s. So just my little comment at the end, and just want to change the perception that I have for everything and everyone. So you can take or leave what I've just commented. It has nothing to do with the Course in Miracles information or book. It's just my own opinion. So When you do the reviews, just devote 2 minutes or more to each practice period, thinking about the idea and related comments after reading them over. Do this as often as possible during the day. So that's it. And I will see you tomorrow. Have a good one.